pissing you off, gets me off, like my lawyers when the fucking judge lets me off.
It is obvious. I am the chosen one.
There's a new bundle called the Golden Companion Bundle in the Zen store, and I'm not so sure it's that golden. Roll it. Welcome back, friends, foes, and... So there is this new pack in the Zen store called the Golden Companion Bundle, as you see on your screen now. It costs 10,000 Zen, which is 100 buckaroonies. Very expensive, and that's with a 20% off discount, so in reality, the bundle costs you $120, 12,000 Zen. But before we get into is this pack worth it or not, let's first have a look at what it gives you. You get one Golden Companion pack, which grants you only one of 4 mythic companions randomly. So you don't get to choose. RNG decides for you. You'll get either the Golden Goat, Cat, Boulette Pup, or Deep Crow. They all give you 7.5% to a single stat. The Goat is 7.5% to Forte. The Cat is 7.5 combat advantage. The Boulette Pup is 7.5% outgoing healing. And the Deep Crow is 7.5% awareness. Then you will also get a companion pack that gives you 2 legendary companions of your choice. So you get to choose 2 of 8 legendary companions in this pack, which are the Alpha Compy, the Red Slad, the Green Slime, the Minstrel, the Tamed Velociraptor, the Phase Spider, the Batiri, or the Rimfire Golem. And lastly, you will get 3 rank 3 enchantment choice packs, not 2 like the tooltip says over here. That's a typo and confirmed by Julia after I asked her directly. And each pack contains a rank 3 version of a Cobalt enchantment, a Garnet, Citrine, Jade, Amethyst, action point bonus, stamina bonus, movement speed, gold, and recharge speed bonus. So is this pack worth your hard-earned money or Zen? 10,000 Zen is 7.5 million Astral Diamonds on all platforms. So let's have a look at how much these packs cost on each platform. So that's the Companion Choice Pack, the Golden Companion Pack, and the rank 3 enchantment choice pack. So as you see, the costs vary, and some are simply not even close to reality. For example, on PlayStation 4, the Golden Companion pack is being sold for 7 mil, while the actual companions on their own are barely worth 2 million. Same applies for Xbox. Buying the Golden Comps on their own is half the price compared to buying them from the pack. Also, why would you buy the Golden Companion pack for these prices when you can literally buy one of your choice from the Nox Choice Pack and actually pay less, much less, and get to choose what you want instead of a random chance at what you want? But before I break it down even further, here are the raw totals for each platform on your screen. For PC, the cost of all those items are roughly 15,950,000, so let's just say 16 million AD. For PlayStation 4, the cost of all those items at around 13.7 million. For the PlayStation 4 calculation, however, I didn't use the 7 million Astral Diamonds for the Golden Pack, since that is an extremely overpriced exaggeration. I used 4 million AD instead, since the other platforms are around 4 million as well, and the cost on Xbox is roughly 13.5 million Astral Diamonds. What's interesting here is that the pack costs 10,000 Zen, which is 7.5 million AD when it's a straight up conversion. And on each platform, you basically get almost double the value in return in terms of raw AD and prices in the auction house. But does that mean the pack is actually worth it? I'm not convinced. Even if you bought the Nox pack, which is at half the price of the Golden Comp Choice pack, you are still getting back more value than you spent. But that being said, I still don't think this pack is worth buying, and I will explain why. First off, value and the cost of something has nothing to do with the actual value of an item. If something costs 4 million and the item worth that much isn't being used or even good, does that mean just because it costs that much that it's worth that much? And are you getting that value back? Of course not. People can price items at whatever price they wish, and people will follow suit. We have many examples of items that have the same exact stats as something else, but cost way more or way less. So here's how I see this. First, the Golden Companion pack is not worth it, period, because it's a random chance to get one companion. So you have a 1 in 4 chance to get the one you are actually after. So you are literally paying for RNG, which is ridiculous. This should have been a choice pack and not a random chance. End of story. Also, the Legendary Companion pack has a few nice comps in there, but there is nothing here good old Juma can't get you. And even if Juma didn't have any specific companion in this pack, it would probably cost you less to upgrade it on your own after buying it. But let's just say for the sake of it that this pack is kind of decent since it has a few good comps in it. In my opinion, if you're going to add a pack to the Zen store, make sure all companions are usable and good enough for players to consider buying them. And as far as the enchantment packs go, this is the only pack that's kind of on par with its value and cost. But even in this situation, you could literally go and buy a rank 1 from Braga for 100,000 AD. Then invoke daily on your character and alts and gather celestial coins in celestial bags. And eventually you'll get free coalescent motes in time and upgrade your enchantments for basically free. Well, almost free since you will be paying some refinement points. Also, now that augment companions like the Tiger, the Alber, and the Casahedron are more widely used and grant you huge amount of stats, then why would you need these 7.5% stats from golden comps when you can literally cap without them? When it comes to this pack, sure, the math says you get double the value in AD in return, but players always inflate costs from the Zen store to make profits because they profit from players who don't have Zen or don't want or can't spend real money for Zen. So the actual cost on the auction house doesn't tell you the entire story. It's one side of the story. Because due to these inflated prices on the auction house, Cryptic kind of seduces the player to buying the pack from the Zen store, since it's much cheaper than buying it from the auction house. Because if he doesn't buy it from the Zen store, the player is forced to pay a much higher premium in the auction house due to not having the ability to add Zen or even convert AD to Zen. Since on PC it takes you roughly 330 days to convert even a single Zen to Astral Diamonds. And Cryptic knows everything they put out costs more on the auction house. They know that players will take said item and place it on the auction house for much more money. Those prices basically get players to think twice about buying it from the auction house and ultimately preferring to spend real money since, like I said, it's way cheaper. Cryptic knows all of this. They literally have metrics. They know player trends and community trends as a whole. They could have easily made all these packs bound to your account, but they don't because that is not to their advantage. They need the inflated auction house prices so players will buy Zen instead. But regardless of all that, we are here to talk about the pack and is it worth it in the end? And to me, it's simply not. Furthermore, you can use that Zen in better ways to get way more out of it. Let's say we didn't use that Zen for that pack and we used that 10k Zen for buying triple coal packs instead at 2000 Zen. Even at that price of 2000 Zen with 0 discounts, that's 15 coal motes, which means you can upgrade 5 rank 2 enchantments to Mythic. And Mythic rank enchantments are around 5 million AD on PC and around 3 to 4 million on consoles. So the value on PC is around 25 million Astral Diamonds for 5 rank 5 enchantments. That's almost 10 million more than the Golden Companion pack value. But then if you use a 20% coupon, the cost of the triple coal motes pack would be even less at 1600 Zen, which means each coal mote is worth around 533 Zen. That's a total of 18 coal motes. So if you're using console prices as an example, around 850k more or less for each mote, that's 15 to 15.3 million AD total, just from the coal motes. And with 18 coal motes instead of 15, you can upgrade 6 rank 2 enchantments to rank 5. So literally a value of 30 million Astral Diamonds by spending 7.5 million on PC. And slightly less for consoles, but still, huge profits for all platforms. I know most players don't play the long game though, so that probably isn't a good strategy for most players, but there you have it. For me, the Golden Companion pack is not worth it, and I myself won't buy it. And I gave you my reasoning behind why I don't think it's worth it. But if you think it's worth it for you, and if you want to get it, then go ahead. I can't control your pocket. I just broke down the Astral Diamond's value versus the actual value. That's not Astral Diamond related. And there's ways to get most of these without buying this pack. Literally, ways around it. I'm pretty sure you understand what I mean, unless you're a window licker. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Galactic here. Peace out. Stay safe.
Valentra ends here. I swear it.